Hello YouTube, I'd like to share a video with you of a new device that I picked up. It's a little handheld camcorder called a Flip Video Ultra HD Edition. I was looking for a better solution for recording video from my pocket than just using like a standard digital camera in recording mode, which is generally low resolution. So, which I'm actually doing this review with right now. That's ironic. I'm actually videotaping the Flip Video from the camera I'm replacing it with. So, first thing you'll notice when you look at it is a lot of the pictures that you see make it look a lot smaller than it is. It's actually quite thick, and it's got a little bit of weight to it too. But I do like the fact that the finish is like this satin finish, and it's not super shiny like most cameras are, so it's not too bad of a fingerprint magnet. And the lens is actually quite nice. It's got a very, very small screen. As you can see if I put my thumb up to it, I mean, not sure of the exact dimensions, but it's maybe 2 inches, 2.5 inches. I mean, it is a very, very small screen. But the thing I like about this device is it has 8 gigabytes of internal memory, which can record 2 hours of HD video at 30 frames per second. And the video quality is actually quite good, even in low light. I mean, don't expect anything on par with a very expensive camera, but it's going to do a lot better than just your standard little pocket, camcorder from Canon or Fujifilm. Other things I really like about it is a very simplistic design. I mean, even a kid could use this. You have a giant red button here, and you literally just push the button to record, you push the button to stop recording, and that's about it. There's no options. I haven't really played around with the zoom to see if you can even zoom. It's pretty much cut and dry. Push the button, take some video. And as you can see, the screen is a horrible fingerprint magnet, and so's the back of the device, but the front is really nice. If you do record a video and you want to get on the computer, one of the things I really like about it is you never have to look for a cable. You flip it over and there's a little button on the side, you pull it down like a switchblade, there's your USB. It's a little awkward plugging into the computer the first time because you're fairly certain you're just going to snap the USB port off your computer because it literally just sticks in and just dangles off the front of your computer. But it looks like they took that into account when they designed it because it is very sturdy when you hold it by the little connector, so you don't have to worry about breaking it off. And then to put it back in, you just simply slide it back down and it locks into place. So you can see down there at the bottom it has an HDMI plug, so you can carry a little HDMI cable along with you and play your video for friends and families on their television. Again, the controls for doing that are incredibly simple. On the bottom of the device there's a place for a tripod, and they actually do sell a tripod for the Flip Video that you can get that's quite nice, but I'm using it right now in this review, so I can't really show it to you. Or maybe I can. I'll come up with some trickery. But this takes 2 regular AA batteries. To get at them on the bottom, you just have a little locking mechanism. You just flip this little lock over, pull the front down, the little cover comes off, and as you can see in there, right now I have the Flip rechargeable battery pack in there, but that can easily be replaced with 2 AA batteries. The thing I love about this is now if you're on a vacation and you need power, you just go buy a couple of Duracell batteries and you're good to go. You don't have to hope you brought your charger or wait for it to charge again, which I think is absolutely fantastic. The cover goes on and comes off very, very easily, which I can't say for a lot of devices, and then you lock the cover back in place using the same little switch. As far as how to use the camera, on the side there's just one little power button up here. You push that and the screen will come on. And as you can see right now, it says I have 2 hours of video recording left. It's got a very, very smooth display and the screen is very bright. It might be hard to tell from this video, but it's very easy to point the thing and take video of just about anything. As far as options that you have, you can do a zoom by pushing up and pushing down, but the zoom is very, very minimalistic. I mean, I honestly don't even use it because it's almost not worth it when you're doing HD because it just doesn't give you that much zoom. But zoom isn't something that I'm really interested in, for these portable devices, because at the high resolution video it creates, you can crop it down if you need to. Again, if you want to just do just recording, you literally just push the button and now it says it's recording. Point it around. Here, we'll take a look at Bumblebee here, and then we'll go back and look at T2000. We'll go ahead and, look around a little bit, do a little fast motion, and push it again to stop it. Now, to play back video, there's a play button right here. It's pretty much the only other 2 buttons you have other than zoom and flipping between the videos is you have a button to play them back and a button to delete them. So you push the playback button.
And now it says it's recording.
point it around. Here, we'll take a look at Bumblebee here, and then we'll go back and look at T2000. We'll go ahead and, look around a little bit, do a little fast motion. And as you can see, the video is very, very smooth. It might be hard to tell on YouTube, but a lot of people wouldn't be able to tell you recorded this from a pocket camera. They're gonna think that you recorded it off of a DV camera or equivalent. This device right here, it's quite a bit bigger. I wish I had a small camera that I could show you side by side, but I'd have to say that this is probably a little bit bigger than your standard like Canon pocket camera. So it does fit in your pocket quite nicely, but as you'll see reading other reviews and stuff, it is a little bit bulky. And I'm not really quite sure why it's so bulky, seeing as it's just an 8 gigabyte device, and if they can get a camera that takes stills to also do HD video, you'd think they'd be able to shrink this down a little bit. But I'm starting to think that it's more of a comfort thing, because the camera is very, very comfortable to hold. And the controls are very easy to access with your thumb, and I think size actually plays a critical role in that. If this device was any smaller, it would actually be very difficult to use. But that's my review of the Flip Ultra HD, and I got it during the Black Friday special on Newegg, so it was actually quite cheap. I think it was a little over $100. And, pretty much worth every penny in my opinion, and I'm glad I got it to replace my standard camera that I'm using right now. Another thing is 2 hours of HD video at 30 frames per second is actually quite large. You will end up with an 8 gigabyte video on your computer, but you can use any of the free software like Microsoft Movie Maker, or if you're a little bit more of a video buff, you can go purchase Adobe Premiere, and you can resize it, scale it, and edit it however you want. I haven't installed the software that comes with it. When you plug the Flip Video in, it actually has a software package with it, and I wish I had more information on that right now. But right now, I just literally open it up as a storage device when I plug it in the computer, and I drag my video to the desktop, and I'm done. The video plays under Windows 7 without any problems. And it's a very, very compatible camera, and since the software is on the camera, you don't have to carry a CD around with you. If you do want to use their proprietary software, which includes methods for publishing to YouTube, which ironically I could have used right about now, it is actually supposed to be very, very good software, but you might be able to find another review that talks a little bit more about the software side of things. But purely from a usability perspective, I think this device is fantastic. I think anybody that has this device is going to get a lot of use out of it, especially if you have kids, and the device actually feels very, very durable. I would, if there was a 4 or 5 year old standing around and he wanted to play with it, I would hand it to him and I wouldn't cringe. And I think that's a big selling point on an item like this too. Well, I hope you enjoyed my review, and I hope that you find it informative. Please leave comments if you've had experience with this device. I'd like to know what other people think. Alright, thank you.